it's Sheri's Chronicles! Welcome back to my channel. This is my first video that I'm filming in my dorm. I'll do a dorm tour maybe. I have a great video for you today. It's a relationship chronicle on how not to depend on your significant other for your true happiness. So it is so easy to depend on somebody, especially someone you're romantically involved with, for your happiness. It's so easy to get so caught up in them and in your relationship that you kind of forget yourself. No man or woman can give you complete happiness. You can only find that within yourself. Yes, they can add to your life, they can make your life better in certain ways, but no one but yourself can give you true and utter happiness. Like, it won't happen without you being involved in it. You can't let it get to a point where if your significant other could leave, then you would be broken and wouldn't be happy at all. You can't depend on someone for your wholeness, if that makes sense. You can never put that much of yourself into somebody else where you forget yourself. So how do you seek happiness within yourself? Well, what you can do is have self-care days, that's what I call them, or self-check-in days, which is basically where you do something, whether it's once a week, whether it's twice a week, whether it's once a month, where you take a whole day just for yourself. You self-reflect, you do something that brings you joy or happiness, whether that's a hobby of yours, whether it's going outside, whatever it is, do it on that day. You can also seek counseling if you're at school, and also there are therapists around you. You may think that there aren't, but there are, and you would be surprised what insurance does actually cover. So if money is an issue, don't be afraid to just call your insurance and see what it covers so you can get the help that you need. I know sometimes it's really hard to not think negatively about yourself. Like, you would never say it to your best friend, but you say it to yourself all the time, which is ridiculous. Like, why do we do that? Why do we hate ourselves? So try to combat some of those negative thoughts with positive ones instead. So if you continuously, for example, I used to do this. I used to say it in a jokingly way, but they later realized that it was really toxic. I used to say that I hated myself all the time. Like, if I would do something stupid or if I would make a mistake, I'd be like, ugh, hate myself. But I realized that I started to say that so often that it was becoming a problem and I was starting to believe it. So if you catch yourself saying that or whatever you say, combat it with a positive thought instead. So instead of saying I hate myself, I started saying I love myself. And I have not fully gotten to complete self-love yet, but I really feel like I'm on the way. You always have to correct negative thoughts. Always have to correct them. Catch yourself and rewind, redo it, and think positively. You have to try and do that every time, because soon you'll start thinking those negative thoughts less and less, and eventually you won't think them and you'll think the positive ones instead. They will replace the negative ones. Bottom line is, though, you'll have to want to find happiness within yourself. You have to want to take the step to stop saying that you hate yourself all the time and start saying that you love yourself. You have to take the steps to validate your own beauty, to validate your own value, your own self-worth. No one else can validate that for you except for you. Because once you do those things and you start doing those things and you commit to those things, you can start living a healthier and happier lifestyle. That's it for today's Sheri's Chronicles. Peep my shirt. Oh, you can't see it. I support undocumented students. With everything that's going on right now in the world, and especially in America, I think it's important to also support our undocumented students and undocumented people that you may know in your life. So shout out to them. So please like and subscribe, follow me on my social media, and in the comments below, I want you to comment what you do for your self-love and care days, because I'm always looking for new things to do. I would love to hear how you are doing in your journey to start loving yourself and having happiness within yourself. Till next time, stay zen.